Being a student in Canada might be a fun, exciting experience, but also it can be very pricey. From tuition fees to accommodation to your own expenses, the cost can easily add up. But don't worry, in this video I'm gonna share with you some tips and tricks on how to save money, how to not waste money if you're a student in Canada. And make sure to watch this video till the very end to learn the best kept secret about saving money in Canada. Let's get started. The first step to stop wasting money is to create a budget. Yes, it might sound super boring, but having a budget will show you, hey, I have this amount of money that I can spend on entertainment, on movies, on theaters, on buying some, I don't know, new gadgets or stuff like that. So it will be super easy to track your expenses and limit some categories if needed. By having a clear understanding of how much money you actually make and how much money you actually spend, it will be so much easier for you to manage your expenses, to manage your bills and stuff like that. Budgeting can also help you plan bigger expenses. If you want to travel, if you want to go see your family, you can allocate a budget and then maybe from each paycheck you can save, let's say 10%, and then at the end of a certain period of time you will have some money saved up. The next step would be to get a credit card, and it's not because I want you to spend more, you know, America, Canada, having those credit limits for like 20k, 30k. No, I want you to build a good credit score. By the way, if you haven't seen my video about credit score, don't forget to check it out after, because if you're planning to move to Canada, stay in Canada, you will need a good credit score, and building a good credit score equals having a credit card. There are several credit cards available specifically for students, and the benefits, they're so different. You can pick a card with some cashback, you can pick a card with some airplane points, you can pick a card with some movie tickets, you can pick a card with special pre-sales and discounts for concerts. I mean, there are so many cards available on the market. According to Forbes, here are the best credit cards for students in Canada for 2023, but it's always a good idea to do your own research and see what works best for you. You can also go to a bank and talk to them and say, hey, my priority right now is to ABCDE, and they'll say, hey, get this credit card, it will make more sense in your specific situation. The next thing on the list would be perfect for both aspiring and current students in Canada, and it is help. But what is help? Well, it's basically like a personal trainer, but for your studies abroad. So let's say you want to study in Canada and you're getting ready, but you kind of need some help. So that's the perfect time for you to sign up for help. So basically, you sign up, you get a personal coach who's gonna help you with anything related to your studies abroad. With your coach, you're gonna choose universities, choose colleges, prepare documents, write letters of explanation, and much more. You're gonna get one-to-one support from people who actually live in this country. The entire coaching team has lived and studied, let's say, in Canada, because HELP has other countries to offer. So coaches can answer questions as nuanced as which credit card should I get? What is campus life like? Which campus has more job perspectives? And things like that. Coaches also help you with your visa documents, with study permits. I mean, how amazing is that? And the best part is, HELP is absolutely free. No hidden fees, no hidden costs, no nothing. You just pay fees associated with your applications. For example, a college charges you $85 to apply for a certain program. That's all you pay. You do not pay extra to coaches. At this point, you might be wondering, Yulia, but what is the catch? And the thing is, there is no catch. HELP's idea is basically to make education abroad super easy and accessible for everyone. And that's pretty much why I created this channel, because I was like, hey, I studied in Canada, I have so much experience, and I just want to share with other people for free. Like, why would you pay someone to get that information when it's just, you know, sharing experience? And another question you might have, why HELP is better than any other agency in my country? Well, here's the thing, agencies are mostly interested in making money, meaning placing you in universities that pay higher commissions. Coaches are not receiving any commissions, so their interest is basically help you get into your dream university or college. As I mentioned before, HELP is perfect for both aspiring students and current students, and they've just launched a new free coaching service for current students. If you want to switch programs, if you want to switch colleges, universities, you want to extend your studies, you want to take a second program, HELP help is where you need to go. Coaches will help you with finding the perfect program, with applying for those programs, with extending your documents, getting a new study permit, you name it. Again, I wish help existed when I was a student because it would make my life so much easier. It's just, I don't even want to think about it because I had to do everything myself. No coaching, no help, no nothing. So yeah. So please don't miss out on this opportunity. Sign up for help now. You can find all the links in the description box down below and get started on your journey today. And if you have already tried help, let us know in the comments. We want to know what you think. Another way to save money in Canada is to subscribe to services. And many services will have student plans. Take Adobe, take Spotify, take Apple. So pretty much every service would have a student plan, except for Netflix. Netflix, I mean, guys, I understand you're kind of affordable already, but students don't have much money, you know? Let's not forget about gyms. For example, Good Life offers special discount for students. If you're interested in something, just go and ask. Say, hey, I'm a student, do you have anything, any promos available to me? And they will tell you everything. Because the student savings are really good. So regular Spotify is almost $10, $9.99. Student price is $4.99. Adobe Creative Cloud, the full price is $72. The student price is $26. I wish I was a student now because paying $72 plus tax, so pretty much $85. I don't like that. I liked my student days when I paid $20. And as I've mentioned before, subscriptions, and let's talk about Amazon Prime in particular because the Amazon Prime is just perfect. First of all, you get free 2-day deliveries. Second of all, you get access to Amazon Video, Amazon Music, gaming, and much more. Again, regular price for Amazon Prime is $9.99 and student price is $4.99. And on top of that, you can get 6 months of a trial for free, except for if you live in Quebec, because, you know, we're not like the rest of Canada, we're like special and stuff. So Quebec residents can only get a 7-month trial and pay for that. $4.99. Welcome to Quebec, baby! We always different than the rest of Canada. But also, speaking of Quebec, every time there's like a contest or whatever, it says all Canada except for Quebec. We don't want to do any contest in your area. Montreal, je t'aime. And let's not forget about student discounts, because that is real, especially if you have special cards like SPC, like ISIC, they will give you some kind of student discounts. And let's not forget about transit passes, because you can get a bus pass for cheaper if you're a student. But please don't forget to bring your student ID everywhere you go, because if you forgot your student ID and you want to get a discount, well, my friend, you're gonna go back home, get your ID, and then go back to the store and buy it. And make sure to check what your college or university has to offer, because sometimes they have a page in your personal account saying, hey, you can get discounts, blah, blah, blah. But also some companies will have these back to school promotions. For example, Apple every year in like August, September, they will have a promotion where if you buy an iPad or laptop, they will give you, I remember I got Beats, like the headphones, for free. Last year, I think it was like AirPods or something. So if you're planning to buy a new iPad or laptop and you also need some kind of headphones or something small, well, maybe you should wait till the beginning of the school year and get both of these things for the price of one, the bigger one, obviously. But why are we talking about physical things all the time? Let's talk about museums. Museums offer special rates for students, but also there is always a free museum day in each city, in each province. So if you're into culture and art, keep an eye on different museums' websites. In Montreal, we have a special museum day, we have a museum month, and I think it's this May. So if you are in Montreal, living, visiting, studying, and you want to go to museums for free, Google Montreal Free Museum Month. Thank me later. Another not so obvious way to save money is to buy annual passes and subscriptions. In many cases, if you buy an annual subscription, let's say, it's gonna be so much cheaper, because companies want to make money off people who are like, I just need Photoshop for 1 month. So they're gonna give them a price or whatever, but if a person decides to get Photoshop for a year, they'll get like 20% or 15% discount, which can save you some money in the long run. And as for the passes, if you're planning to visit some theme parks, it might make more sense to get an annual pass than getting a day ticket. That's what I tell everybody who comes to Montreal and who wants to go to La Ronde, because a single day ticket to La Ronde costs $50. An annual pass costs $70. Even if you buy an annual pass and you go to La Ronde twice a year, twice during the summer, it's already cheaper than buying a single day ticket. But also buying an annual pass can give you some kind of benefits, like free upgrades or maybe some kind of premium support. Well, for example, La Ronde, they give you like free parking, stuff like that. They have multiple tiers, but you always get something for free if you get an annual pass. The next two services are my favorites. I love them with my whole heart, and those are Rakuten and Honey. Rakuten is basically a cashback website that allows you to earn cashback when making purchases online. You install the extension, and then whenever you go to a website, it says activate cashback. You click on that and then you get your money back. I have saved so much money using Rakuten, because who doesn't like cashback, right? Honey, on the other hand, is a website for different coupons and promotions. You can also install a browser extension, and Honey will tell you if there's a discount code available on this particular website. You can also collect Honey Gold and then turn that gold into Amazon gift cards, and that's literally what I do, because it doesn't cost me anything to use Honey or Rakuten, and they give me money back, and I can actually get gift cards from just shopping online. I love you guys. And the best kept secret we've all been waiting for, it's the free resources. You don't actually need to buy things. There are so many information, there are so many things available online. It's just wow. For example, you can download textbooks for free. You don't have to go to, chapters and buy a textbook. You can go to platforms like Google Books or Project Gutenberg and download your books for free. It's important to note that these platforms might not have the latest versions, but they would have some kind of versions, maybe like a previous one. So please don't forget to check that too, if, let's say, version is very important for you. Then you have YouTube with plenty of information available to you for free. You also have libraries available to you, for example, on campus, off campus. In Montreal, we have BanQ, which is the Bibliothèque of Montreal, and when you subscribe to their services, you get access to other libraries in the city, so you can go get books, you can study there, but also you'll have access to all of this information for free online. So you can literally go on the website from the comfort of your own home and study. So make sure to check the libraries available in your city. Obviously, these are just a few ways to save money, to stop wasting money as a student. Don't forget, to take advantage of the student discounts, you will need to have your student ID. And if you want a part 2, you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any new videos by Miss Yulia. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!